What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Let's get a tweet out, nice and quick. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Are you a dentist? Having a problem with one of my teeth. I only ever get food stuck in one tooth, it seems. Can remove, please? Please! I am now. Alright. You dentist, my teeth. I only give tech. Blah 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 blah. Tweet. What up, everybody? You guys ready to do stuff? So, okay, I was grinding for Mephisto, just in case anyone's wondering, because I said I was gonna think about grinding for Mephisto. I started off the arena going for Mephisto, and then I decided, nah. I think that's where I'm at right now. I think it's possible I'll pick up the grind tomorrow, but I think I'm done. But what's up, people? We got Uncle Wally, first one here, followed by Gio Alvarez, Zay the Don, Robert Varble, Raptor Jones, No 3030. What up, everybody? Got Delithius in here. I'm getting a glare this evening. Perhaps tell Turtlewax there is a limit to how much shine is a good thing. No, there's not. That's impossible. What? How dare you? Is that Tara? Tara! What's going on, Tara? Long time no see. Feels like it's been since Comic-Con, even though I know that's not the case. Quick question: 5-star Sparky to rank 5 or 5-star Darkhawk to rank 5? I have a tech gem for either. I take Path 7 in War and already have a 565 Void. There is something that's going on. Like if you look at my poster back there, like it changes colors a little bit. Something's up with the camera or something, man. The lighting in here. One of these days, I should really get like some professional grade lighting, and by professional grade, I mean like the cheapest thing on Amazon. Maybe I should do something like that. Yeah, I should probably do something like that. But okay, as far as your question, it's a really tough call. I'm kind of trying to get out of the I'm trying to get out of the Stark, Spidey, Blade, Ghost Rider. Well, I guess I've never used Ghost Rider, but I'm trying to get out of the Stark Spidey ecosystem. If you know what I'm saying. I hate Stark Spidey. I use them because I have to use them, but otherwise I kind of hate Stark Spidey. Wait, what? You just open a Word doc? Lighting? Oh, like to type lighting in there to remember? Nah. I will probably get some type of lighting though. I don't know. I was supposed to get some type of lighting like 2 years ago though, so we'll see. But okay, so all that to say about Stark Spidey and Darkhawk, I don't really know. Here's what I can tell you about the two champions though. I can tell you that Darkhawk, I think he needs high sig level. I don't think he's that useful without high sig level. Like you could still use him and stuff like that. Oh no, because bright screen. I don't know. Oh no. No. Well, anytime there's a bright screen, yeah, that does happen when I open up stuff. Something is up though with the lighting. It's very flickery tonight. Hopefully that just kind of fixes itself. But yeah, I think Darkhawk, not that he would be like unusable without being high high sig. You know, I'm sure he's still plenty usable at at a lower sig level, but I really feel like he benefits a ton from the high sig, and you might not enjoy him as much without him being high sig level. So maybe for that reason alone, Stark Spidey. I should have held for the special 3. That was silly. I need the damage. I need them cosmic charges, man. I also see that there was a donation. I'll get to that in just one sec. After I'm done fighting this. This Devil Iceman is being very pesky right now. What a jerk. What up, BG? Hear my idea for matchmaking. What up, lags? How you doing, dude? I didn't. I actually saw that you posted the video. I clicked on it, and it was one of those things where I was like in the middle of something and trying to watch your video at the same time. And yeah, I ended up having to shift focus back to what I was doing. So I actually didn't get to see what your idea was. So I'm sorry. If you want to share it here, or, you know, I'll try to watch it later too. Wait, I just realized something. Is this Iceman a little bit different? Did he always have that swirly dew buff on him? It looks like a petrified, kind of. What the heck was that? Was that always there and I just didn't know? Breaking news, you're too sexy for your shirt. You're too sexy for your shirt. So sexy it hurts. Is that why the lights are flickering? I'll take care of this. Just kidding. Alright, hold on. Who was it that donated? It was Sohaib. In the kitchen with the butter knife. He's making toast. Sohaib, dude, thank you so much for the $3. Is there... I don't think there's a message that goes with this, is there? I don't know. We'll find out in a second. Slap. Short little slap today. Sometimes you gotta do them short like that. Sohaib. I don't see any message. Let me control F it. Oh. Sorry if you guys were hearing Windows ding noises. That was me. That was not you. That was me. Saying no message. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright. Cool. There was also a $5 super chat from Rise of Darkness, which I will say congratulations to you. IBG, I'm kind of still awake, so I'm here to show support as always. Being Zinful. Dude, thank you so much for the $5. I think congratulations. I think it was you that I saw on. Now I gotta double check Twitter, make sure I got the right person. Aha! I do have the right person. Yeah, congrats on your 1 million. Congrats on the 1 million club, dude. And thank you very much for the 5. It is appreciated. Well, I can move up 1 spot, even though I can't do any fighting. But there we go. But yeah, thank you again, dude. I do appreciate it. Alright, hold on. I see a message from Lags. Sure, I'll summarize. Matchmaking is random, and 3 awards for the week are made on Sunday. Matches are confined to bracket. For example, Masters. Current top 3 of each week must face off 2 out of 3 of their wars. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I think there does need to be a little bit of a not as wide as it is today, but I do think that there sometimes needs to be times where you kind of play alliances that are a bit higher out of your range, and sometimes even a bit lower out of your range. It does kind of suck for like when it's the top alliance, because then the other alliance has no chance. But as far as like, let's say a Platinum 1 alliance playing like a Platinum 3 alliance or something, like the Platinum 3 alliance can win. you know, and that would be like a great win for them. Can create some good story type things. So I think there, you know, otherwise I like the idea of you know, just the matches being set and just like automatically boom, done, like they're already decided ahead of time like that. But maybe just the only thing I would say about it is just a slight variation. Doesn't have to be super wide or anything like that, but just a slight variation is sometimes good. New member, yes, Angel, Calazo, am I saying that right? I'm probably messing it up. I'm so sorry if I am. But wait a minute, that is, you were a member before, right? Aha! And you're saying I'm back. Aha! Okay, I knew it. Dude, thank you so much, though. Welcome back. Please enjoy your banana, along with all these fantastic, wonderful emojis. We got a pineapple face, banana face, couple of Gunthers, a Flarpa, a Lola, and even Spooky. She's in there. But thank you, dude. I appreciate you re-upping that banana. I got a word from Star here, too. Word equals Cali Pigeon. And also cutoffs. Okay. Alright, cutoffs. We're getting there. Cali Pigeon. Now, I know I always go with birds, but I mean, come on. This one's a bird, right? This has to be a bird. This has to be a bird. This is a bird. This is a bird often found in city-like areas, such as New York, that is into calligraphy. Oh! Maybe it's the calligraphy bird, because isn't there like a bird in... wait. Calipitchian. Or Calipitchian? Is that what it is? Calipitchian? Okay. Well, I still think it's a bird who's not only into calligraphy. It's a two-meaning word. It's a bird that's into calligraphy, and it's also the calligraphy bird, named after the bird that was into calligraphy. That's has to be it. I can't imagine anything else. All right, let's get to these cutoffs. So I think Mephisto is gonna go for about 30 mil. The 6 or the 6-star. Yeah, imagine that. Imagine they're giving away 6 stars in the arena now. The 4-star is gonna go for about 6 million. The 3-star is gonna go for about 700K, and then we have Mr. Red Skull, who I think will be going for approximately 2.3 million. So yeah. Those are the cutoffs. Good luck. Grind higher, please. Cali Pigeon, which I'm going to say it like that. Alright. I don't care how it's pronounced. Cali Pigeon, adjective, having well-shaped buttocks. Hey, girl. You got... Can you imagine that? You're out on the street. Somebody's walking by. Hey, girl. You got one Cali Pigeon butt. She'd be offended. She'd be offended. Oh man. Nuggles sending over 2 of them Australian bucks saying, love your streams, and you trying to say my name. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I've got the name down now. It's down. It's all down. Nuggles double Z. It's the double Z that threw me off. But thank you very much for the 2 Australian bucks. I appreciate it. All right. Let's go do stuff. Let's go play arena, shall we? I think so. Yeah. So, like I said, I did start out the morning going for Mephisto. I was like, dude, I like Mephisto. It's not even going to be that difficult for me to put up 30 million. Let me just run my 5 stars and 6 stars on cooldown, and then let me run my maxed out 4 stars, and then like that should be it, right? But then I didn't run my 5 stars when they came off of cooldown, and I realized I probably just don't care enough. So I don't know what to do. Like, I kind of want to keep trying. Like, you know, maybe I should run all my 5 stars, and maybe tomorrow I'll be like, hey, you know what? I should go for Mephisto because I do like Mephisto. So I'm probably gonna do that. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of That's how I feel. Kind of eh. Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, I hope I say this. Is this just Devin Rios without the you know, the E and the I? Devin Rios, is that it? Send it over $5. Thank you so much. Saying, what's good, BG? I just unlocked Inequity. Should I unlock Resonate next? I play 4-star maxed out Void a lot, and we're wondering, do they help out a lot? So, okay, here's the rundown. Hold on, let me put you up on the wall too. And thank you very much once again for the 5. It's a little bit complicated, but I will try my best to explain the situation with Inequity and Resonate. So, Inequity is a little bit bugged at the moment. I don't even know what Kabam's stance on it is anymore. This is a long time ago now that they said it's bugged. I have no idea if they still think that it's bugged and they're just taking their sweet-ass time to fix it. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop your streaming. No, it's all good. What was I gonna say? So I don't know if Kabam is still intending on fixing it or what. I mean, they've officially said that it was bugged in the past, so you know, who knows. But this was a long time ago. The way that Inequity is bugged is that it only reduces base attack. It does not reduce the like, let's say a node has plus 200% attack on it or something like that. It doesn't matter. The enemy gets to keep that attack. The only thing that gets reduced is their base attack. Which, like I said, I don't know if that's ever gonna get fixed, because honestly, it kind of makes sense either way. They just need to clarify which it was, and according to their past clarifications, it was supposed to be their boosted attack and everything. It's still a decent mastery. You really have to have champions that take advantage of it for it to be any good, though. And I really wouldn't use Inequity, to be honest, without Resonate. Resonate is the better of the two masteries in most cases. There are some cases where you know, Inequity is just a powerhouse mastery all on its own. But yeah, I honestly, if you're running Inequity, then I would absolutely have Resonate. Resonate is what gives Void a lot of, like, it adds a lot of damage to him. It's not required to play him by any means, but does add a lot of damage since it adds an additional unique debuff. The only downside to Resonate, because it does have a downside as well, is that it will slow down your arena grinds. Actually, there's a couple downsides. The big downside is that it slows down your arena grinds because enemies that have willpower, they'll gain some health off of it, which of course slows things down. And the other downside is that there are occasional situations, like if you watched my Alliance War video that I just posted today, where Korg was you know, I had a hard time getting rid of Korg's rock shield charges because I kept applying Resonate. He kept shrugging that off and gaining charges because of it, and yeah, it was a little bit of a mini nightmare. Not the biggest deal, but occasionally you'll find situations like that. But otherwise, yeah, I think Resonate's great. You don't need to unlock multiple levels of it. I run it maxed out, but it's also perfectly fine just to put 1 point in Resonate. If you're using it for just like the damage output and stuff like that. So a little bit complicated. Essentially, it's not they're not required masteries, but I do think they help when you're running maxed out Void. And they're decent in just regular questing spots. Doesn't matter what champion you're using. They're pretty nice for just general questing purposes. Hopefully that helps some. Thank you very much for the $5. Dan, I think the V as upside down A looks cool. Oh, okay. I thought that had something to do with what we're talking about. But nope, you were just complimenting Dan, which is cool. Hold oh no, you're talking about your own name. Oh, I guess Dan was asking about. Oh man, I'm a little bit lost. Lots of good info. Thank you so much, BG. All right, no problem, dude. No problem. It was a don't fall message. Yeah, got it. BG, don't waste your time going for Mephisto when you can't get him twice anyway and don't have a Mystic Gem. Not worth it. Are you just trying to get me to not grind so that I don't take up a top 150 spot because you're grinding for him? That's rude. That's rude, man. I wouldn't tell you to do that. It's messed up. It's messed up. BG, why do you have to use Stark Spidey? He's just the best champion for my path at the moment. That I have, at least. The Node 12 I feel works really well with like a high DPS, high burst damage DPS champion is the safest for getting that node down. He's not the only champion that can do it, but you know, I do feel like he's one of the best, one of the safest. But I also feel like having the blade synergy is not necessarily required, but it helps a lot to make it safer. So I don't like having to bring both of them. I don't like having his auto evade. His auto evade kind of messed me up against a Domino that I'm gonna post in a little bit here. It was in a recent war. If I didn't have to deal with that auto evade, maybe things would have been different. But he's also, you know, he's good at taking out Dominoes, so I feel like I have to use him. But I would love to not have to use him. Gosh, I like the noise Gwenpool's thing makes when she blocks a hit. Yeah, the little squishy doll thing. Where do you get the points to max Resonate? I don't have even 1 point in Resonate or MD, and I'm maxed on Masteries. Well, I don't know where you put the points into. Are you using Suicides? If you're using Suicide Masteries, it is difficult to pick up either of those things. It's part of the trade-off. But if you're not running Suicides, then you can pull points out of Assassin. I don't know if you have Assassin maxed out, but Assassin certainly doesn't need to be maxed out. Yeah, I don't know where else you have the points. Petrify and Pacify. Some people run those masteries. I don't think those are necessary. Of course, they can be helpful. It's all, you know, a trade-off, but I don't really use those masteries so much outside of certain situations. Glass Cannon. I feel like Glass Cannon in most situations is a waste of points. But, you know, it's all trade-offs. Oh, what the hell? Oh, revived? Are you kidding me? Is Mordo on this team or something like that? Dude just revived on me. He was dead. Oh, not Mordo. It was Hood and Dormammu. Okay, that's what it was. Ooh, combat regen boost in the store? Ooh, nice. I wasn't aware of that. I'll go grab that. What? I wouldn't do that. I'm totally not going for him. Definitely won't be at 12 million by the end of the day. Wow. Okay. BJ, bought the Mastery. Let me go grab this thing first. Well, the Mastery booster pack, Open Despair, 1 out of 3 Deep Wounds, 1 out of 5 Assassin, 1 out of 5. Was it worth it? I think those are great masteries to pick up. I didn't even look in to see how much this thing cost. Whenever it comes to money, though, oh wow, only 20 bucks. That's pretty good for what they're giving you, at least. But yeah, whenever it comes to money, I can't really answer that, you know, whether it's worth it or not. It's a good deal in terms of it's a better price than we've seen previously for the stuff, but that doesn't always mean it's worth the money, you know, just because something's on sale doesn't always mean it's worth the money. Whether it's worth it or not kind of has to be determined by you and your financial situation, and if you're cool with spending some money and stuff like that, you know. Anybody who's in any kind of debt or anything like that, then I would say no matter what the price is, it's not worth it, you know. I really do want that collector doll, though. Yeah, dude. Oh, that's what Kabam should do, man. They should give those away as prizes at like the next Comic-Con. Collector dolls. It's like Gwenpool's. Got hoodwinked? I did get hoodwinked. And also, I can't boo that. That was actually good. What the fudge in a Valentine's Day box of chocolates is up, Bry Guy? What up, Jay Divine? Is 4-star Unawakened hella good? I don't think so. I wouldn't use her. And explain why? She's just not very good in my opinion. She has, you know, you could build up her Furies, but it's difficult to do. There's champions that are much easier to use and have better overall utility in my opinion. Play stoned quite a bit, and fighting Gwenpool and Howard the Duck makes it as funny as heck. Nice. Yeah, stack up her Fury and she'll hit really hard. Doesn't need the Awakening. Yeah, but stacking up her Fury is not easy to do at all. You can, okay, here's the thing about stacking up Hela's Furies. You can stack up her Furies. I mean, you can stack up her Furies in any situation, but it becomes very difficult depending on the nodes of the enemy. In my opinion, it's difficult no matter what. In my opinion, too. Like it's more difficult than just playing the standard way. But it's not too bad in situations like Realm of Legends or something like that. But once you hit certain situations, it becomes exponentially more difficult to play her. It's just not worth the risk. Unless you personally enjoy that type of thing, which, hey, don't let me take away your enjoyment. If you enjoy a champion, play that champion. No, it's on low level, like 1 point in each. Still worth it. By the way, first time ever spending this game. Yeah, if you're just talking about, like, is it worth it to have 1 point in each? Yes, I think so. Yeah, absolutely. So here, let me go to my masteries really quick. I only ever, pretty much only ever have 1 point in Deep Wounds and Assassin. I mean, if you're running champions that cause bleed a lot, then maxing out Deep Wounds is fantastic. But I normally only keep 1 point in Assassin, ever. It's a good mastery. It's a decent mastery to put more points into as well. But I value other masteries over it, so I just like to have the 1 point. And Despair, you know, not that you need to max it out, but I really do enjoy maxing that one out. So, and I highly recommend that most people max that mastery out, I would say. I don't run Max Despair just because of Void or anything like that. I run Max Despair just because it's awesome. But it certainly does help with Void things as well. How does Void do with suicides? Not so great. I mean, you know, his debuffs do a lot more damage because they're based off of your attack. So the debuffs will do a lot more damage, but you know, the best way to play Void in most situations is to be spamming your special 1. And recoil is going to be pretty nasty. Not only will the recoil be nasty, but you know, he's not immune to bleed or poison, so yeah, he's really not too suicide friendly. If you only have to use him for like a fight or two, you can do it, but yeah. I love Max Despair. Reversing regen is just a fun mechanic. Agreed. Who's your favorite and least favorite 6-star on your roster and why? Favorite? Probably Nebula. Good old Nebula. Just because she's a champion that I would probably not give any tier 2 alpha to. So, you know, like a 5-star, I don't think I'd rank her up that high, but she's fun to play. I like building up her shocks. Certain situations, it's really useful. So yeah, she's probably my favorite. I don't use her the most. I probably use Luke Cage the most out of all my 6-stars. Which I don't use any of them all that much, but yeah, I'd probably say I'd have to, you know, I use him the most. Least favorite? Probably Expo Dead Force, I suppose. There's not really much use for him. I have rank 4 Blade, plus one more question. I recently got Blade, so I rank 4 him, and February 22nd, featured 5-star will come. Should I save or go for basic? Also want Ghost to have 5-star Tech Awakening Gem. It's up to you. It's really up to you. It's a gamble either way. Just, you know, going for Blade doesn't necessarily mean you get him. Of course, this is the highest chance that you will get him. If Blade's gonna be like your main champion for a bit here, it's probably worth going for him. But you know, like I said, it's really up to you. Just going for him does not mean you'll get him. There are plenty of good champions in the regular crystal pool that you have a chance at getting just for spending the 10,000 shards versus the 15. So yeah, it's probably worth going, but if I were in your shoes, I don't know what I would do. I would have to assess pretty much everything, take everything into account. As for, like, you know, deciding if it's worth it or not. Come on, dude. I'm not even trying to build up my... oh, man. All I was trying to do was get some regular shocks going. I wasn't even trying to get to my L2, but he wasn't attacking into my parry, man. And he was just turtling up. Anyway, yeah, it's probably worth going for, but I don't know what I would do if I were in your shoes. I might still just go basics myself. I'm really a fan of going for basics, so yeah. BG, are you saving for Blade? I am not, no. I am saving my shards, but I'm saving for when Darkhawk answers the crystal. It's been a long time since I ran through all my 4-stars in Arena. Where the hell did I get so many of them? This takes forever. Oh yeah, dude, you can't run through all your 4-stars. Are you nuts? Oh, well, I guess you said you have like a 10-hour day on Saturday. That's probably why you're doing it, huh? Probably don't have much choice if you wanna get them, huh? BG, what do you think about Collar Tech? Worth unlocking? Collar Tech is very expensive and hard to fit in a build because you have to have 15 points in defense before you could even put a single point in it. I really don't like that about it. I don't know why they do that, man. Mystic Dispersion doesn't require 15. I don't think Collar Tech should require 15, right? But it does require 15. You know, regardless of what we want, we have to go with what the game has set up for us. It requires 15 points, so it is hard to put points into. Hard to get a good mastery build going around Collar Tech. I think it's only worth it if you are using a lot of tech champions, both defensively and offensively. If like Stark Spidey is your main champion in a war, or something like that, you know, it could be worth it. If Ghost is the champion you're using, I think Panaman Pete uses Collar Tech. It could be worth it in that type of situation. But otherwise, I don't think there's that big of a benefit to it. That said, I am still a few cores away. I'm like 3 cores away or something like that from having it fully maxed out, and I haven't done, you know, I haven't been able to test it. So maybe it's better than I'm giving it credit for. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Any idea if, as rank 4, the champion can be considered a good defender in tiers 8 right now? Yes, I would say at rank 4 in tier 8, he is a good defender. He's a good final boss. I think you could put the champion as the final boss, and it'd be pretty good. There's some other nodes where he's okay. But yeah, outside of being the final boss, I don't know how useful he is, really. So yeah, I would probably convince your if you wanted to rank him up for defensive purposes, I'd probably convince your alliance to, or your battle group to just stick him on the boss node. That said, I don't know what the rest of your roster looks like, and I always recommend ranking up attacking champions before putting your best resources into your defenders. You're gonna have a much better time in this game if you rank up champions that you want to use offensively, not just in Alliance War, but you know, get a good team going for Alliance Quest. This way you don't have to use as many items. Make sure you have champions that can get you through the the monthly event quests and attacking champions for Alliance War. Get all of that stuff in order before you worry about defense, in my opinion. BG, I ran into Void in Alliance War with my suicides on. Oh, that's painful every time it happens. I didn't know you should not fight Void with suicides. Learned my lesson the hard way. I blame you. What? Never mentioned that enough? What? How you gonna blame me on that, man? Yeah, that is always rough, though. That is always rough. Speaking of Void, he's back. He's finally back. I didn't know if we're ever gonna see a Void again, man. Starting to doubt that he even existed in Alliance Quest, but he's actually the boss of Alliance Quest. It threw me off so much that I didn't even bring a champion that can really deal with Void. Like, my Hyperion can deal with him, but normally I bring a champion specifically for whatever mini boss is in there. I took in my 4-star Void, just assuming it was Mephisto. So yeah. Any guesses on break between season 7 and 8? Hopefully it's 2 weeks. Hopefully the 2-week thing is back. We need a 2-week break. Normally I don't care about it, but after having 2 seasons in a row of a 1-week break, please give us a 2-week break, kabam. What's up, BG? Jizz, what's going on, dude? How was your day? Day was good. Last 3 wars, man. Hope you guys kick ass and take names. Good luck. Right back at you, dude. Right back at you. But yeah. Hopefully your day was good. Feel like kabam gave us a lot of boost for the last week or so. So we use it as a reason to give 1-week break. I hope not. Is Alliance Quest worth it? In my opinion, Alliance Quest is one of the best areas of the game to get resources. The only reason to not do Alliance Quest is if you don't want to be tied to the commitments of an alliance where, you know, you have to be logging in a few times a day. For some people, it's more difficult than others, or some people just don't want to deal with that that burden of having to log in periodically throughout the day. But it's the source of pretty much the best resources in the game, especially once you have once you get your skills in order, like the basic skills to go through Alliance Quest without having to use too many resources. And once you get some champions leveled up that are specifically leveled for Alliance Quest, it really doesn't take too much time or effort to go through it, and the rewards you get for that amount of time and effort are amazing. Best in the game. Fight Void with suicides on many times, but with Ghost, that's cheating. Shrugging off them debuffs. That don't count. I could use a 2-month break. Holy crap, that's a long break. Yeah, I'd be good with just a 2-week, personally. Wasn't Void your top champ a couple days ago? Yes, Void still is my top champion. I know it looks like Medusa right now. I don't have... there's 6 points, 6 mastery points that are not put in at the moment. Just because I haven't had to do my fights in Alliance War yet. So, yeah, I figured I might as well leave Resonate off while not doing Alliance War. I mean, really, I should have the points in Inequity at least, but I was like, well, I'll just leave them out just in case I want to change my build some way. I'll have the points out of Inequity. It's not like it's doing a whole lot for me. In Arena, those masteries don't really help, and you know, it doesn't matter in Arena. So, tiny bit more points, whatever. Finish Act 4 with a 5-star Venom and max 3 stars. Nice. BG, any comment on the whole NY718 mole situation in Master Alliances as per Mirage Noir's video? I did watch the video. Don't really have much to say. I think it was a well put together video. I do think that Mirage Noir's his video quality is high. I you know, I enjoy his Alliance War content and all that and stuff. But as far as commenting on like the whole situation, I don't know all the details, and I like to stay as drama-free as possible. So I don't really have much to say. I will say that I think at one point in the video he said there are things that go on that we pretty much know happen, but just don't have like the proof for it. You know what I mean? Until you know, certain things come out like that, right? So it's not something that's surprising. It's like he said, they're just things that we know take place, and just kind of deal with them. So yeah, but I don't know all the details, so I just like to stay drama free. Like it's stuff that I already know is going on. There's nothing I can do to stop it, so I figure why even bother talking about it so much, you know. But hopefully this doesn't come out the wrong way as like like I said, I really like Mirage Noir's content and stuff like that. Definitely I think he should continue to make that type of content. It's just I like to stay clear from it pretty much. So yeah. 1 to 10, how would you rate Venom as a character, like his stats, his buffs, etc.? I think he's great. I think it depends on the situation, but in a lot of situations, the dude's he's a foxy lady. He's like a 9 or a 10. You know what I mean? He was the MVP for me in it was a map 7 beta that where I did a lot of testing with Venom. He was fantastic for it. The only thing keeping him from being like a 10 out of 10 is certain situations he's not going to do so great. I don't really consider him an Alliance War attacker. You know, you're going to run into champions. I mean, you could use him maybe. You just have to be really careful about not using him against any Mystic champions. Run into Mystic Dispersion, you're going to get slaughtered. Actually, wait. His buffs are permanent, right? Maybe he wouldn't even get slaughtered. Maybe it'd be fine. But he doesn't have that much like Alliance War utility. So I don't consider him Alliance War for me, where I'm currently at in the game, is the biggest thing to consider, since a lot of the solo content, you know, I've already gone through. When it comes to the solo content and the PvE content, you know, like Alliance Quest, Venom's awesome. But just because of Alliance War and having to consider Alliance War, I consider him slightly lower than some other champions. Hello, Brian. It is I. What's up, J Money Stack? What's up, Mr. Roboto? Not always acceptable. Yeah, that's the thing. Is acceptable proof. Yeah. Stuff can be fabricated and all that, but. Morning, BG. What do you think about Masteries, Courage, and Assassin? Are you talking about what Dave brought up, how they don't work with certain abilities? It sucks that they don't work with those abilities. They're still really good Masteries, though. Still highly recommend having them in your build, at least 1 point in each. As far as how many points you want, it's going to depend. But yeah, still absolutely worth having 1 point in each. Hopefully Kabam fixes them, that they just do work with everything. Just to make it easy, you know, just to make it so that it's not something confusing. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest reason why I want them to work with everything, just so that there's not all these weird rules in place where it's like, okay, this will boost your attack in some situations but not in others, and I don't know, man, why have it like that, you know? Just make it simple, make it easy to understand. Hot wings or tacos? Oh, Lakers bodyguard. Tacos. Easy. But in the right situation, Venom can be like you having a 6-star versus a 1-star. Yeah. Oh yeah. Venom's awesome. Venom's really good. He's really, really good. Brian, should I level up 2 champs to 455 or 1 rank 565? Currently have no 565, and it'll be my first. It would be Stark. Hold on. Should I level 2 champs? I always recommend going for, like, if you can get a 565, get that 565. But I currently have no 565, and it would be my first. It'd be Stark. Okay, yeah. Yep. I would say definitely go with the 565. You can get more 455s later. Having that 555 is game changing. It's really good. So yeah. How can you help which champions I need to have an infinite streak in 5-star arena? Getting to the infinite streak between, you know, like rounds like 1 through 9, you pretty much just want to use whatever champions, your kind of low-level champions, just to get there, right? Then once you get to like round 10, between like 10 and 15, you just got to go with your highest level champions possible. You know, even like the Kang and Thanos teams, they're very high level. So yeah, you just got to go with your highest level champions. Once you're actually on the infinite streak, you're like halfway on the infinite streak once you get to round 16. But once you're at like round 19 or 20 or something like that, you're officially fully on the infinite streak. Once you're there, you want to stick to 440s or ranked, like 440 4-star champions or rank 2 5-star champions or higher. You can get away a little bit with mixing and matching to use your lower level champions. Like you can use a rank 5 4-star champion with 2 rank 3s, stuff like that. But yeah, to be safe and to keep it simple, 440s or rank 2 5-stars is the sweet spot. It's the type of champions you want to be throwing in there. BGM recently matched MNG 800 war rating difference between the alliances. Holy crap. How much anger at Kabam am I allowed? Oh man. All the anger, Delithius. All the anger, dude. That sucks. 800 war rating difference. Wait. Was it... It's not this war, is it? Or was this... I think I remember seeing they matched... Was this a few wars? I think this was a few wars ago, right? Like this season, but like 2 or 3 wars ago or something. Something like that. I mean, we just played them 2 or 3 wars ago, so yeah. But at some point, I remember they got queued up with a lower rated alliance. Have you made any vids on mastery use? And if not, are there some out there? I think I need help fully understanding them. Loving your streams / vids, getting so much out of them. Thanks. Cool. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams and the vids. I've made a bunch of videos on masteries in the past. Yes. There's some good. If you just go to my channel, hit the search button, and just type in masteries, tons of videos will pop up. There's videos. I used to run suicide masteries pretty much all the time, so there's tons of videos going into detail about the suicide masteries, variations of the suicide mastery builds. I am not running suicides anymore. I've gone over the current build that I'm using a few different times, some slight variations of it. There's budget mastery builds. There's mastery testing videos where I test certain masteries like courage or physical resistance, stuff like that. So yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. A lot of them will be a little bit older. You might find a video that's like, you know, a year or even older than that, but masteries don't really change. The only thing that changes about masteries is you know, certain champions will come out that make certain masteries a little bit better than others, because here's the thing about masteries, it totally depends on the champions that you're using. Everyone in this game should have a different mastery build based on the champions that you use. Right? The only reason 2 mastery builds should look the same is if you're running very similar champions with someone else. You know, like if you're running Blade, then of course you want Deep Wounds maxed out. But if you're not using a champion that is causing bleeds, like right now Stark, Spidey, and Void, they don't cause bleeds, so yeah, of course I'm not running Deep Wounds. Just that type of thing. But then there are certain masteries that are pretty standard and universal that I think most builds have, like block proficiency, precision, that type of thing. BG, I awakened my 4-star OG Thor. Is he still a good champ? Pixie Bell, yes. OG Thor is still a great champion. I think people are waiting for Kabam to bring OG Thor back as a 5-star. I think people will love that. Still great 4-star champ. Tried out the 5-star arena for the first time this round. Messed up on the streak first try. I got back in there though, and I'm going to see how many points I can get. I'm curious. Nice. Always good to test your limits. See what you can get. You know, honestly, even if you can't get far in the 5-star arena, just getting 1 million points is really beneficial. It's really useful. The rewards you get for it are nice. BG, I'm using 4-star Void for Alliance War Path 7 and mini boss, but the damage is falling as we go up in tiers. I started utilizing a more aggressive intercept heavy style to not time out. Do you think it would make a big deal, even though it's 4-star, if I took it to 3 from 1? Wait, hold on. Took it to 3 from 1. Hold on, did I miss the mastery that we're talking about? Okay, I think which master are we talking about? Clarify that for me, and then I'll have an answer. ABG, roughly how many units can I get? And gold can I get from 500k battleships? I don't know the gold. I only know the units. You get approximately 900 units, give or take. You know, it's a lot of luck in there. Could end up with a little bit less. Could end up with a little bit more. But on average, if you get 900 units out of 500k battleships, then that's to be expected. Gold, I don't remember how much gold is gotten out of stuff like that. I used to keep track of it in a spreadsheet, but yeah, it's been a long time since I looked. But I kept track of both at a time, and that's why I know the unit value, and it's been consistent my entire time playing. So BG, although it's a personal preference thing, let's say you have 4 rank 4 5-stars and you're sitting on 4 tier 5 basics, would you prioritize a rank 5 over more 455s? Absolutely. Jay, I would always prioritize getting a rank 5 over more rank 4s. Like, no matter what. The only reason why I wouldn't take a champion to rank 5 over more rank 4s is if I don't like any of the rank 4s that I have enough to take them to rank 5. Like, if you're just waiting for a certain champion, just haven't pulled the right champion, then I would wait. But, you know, otherwise, oh man, it's so worth getting a rank 5 over more rank 4s. What a car sending over a loony. Thank you very much. I know you say that you don't donate to read last. You donate just to support, which I appreciate. But I always do check for the messages anyway, which I think I read your last ones already. I don't see any other. Yeah, just clarify which mastery we're talking about here, and then I'll give you an answer on that one. But thank you very much for the loony. It is always appreciated. I'm at 1.9 million right now, and should finish around 2.5 after I run my 5 stars again here in a bit. Just wanting to know how strenuous it will be for me to hit 7 mil and get the 1k 5-star shards. Okay, sounds good. Have a blade to get, yeah. Yup. Brian, what's up, buddy? What's up, Yuki? What's going on? Jesus F can barely play, non-stop lag, BAM servers below a fat one. Yeah, they've been pretty rough lately. They've definitely been pretty rough lately. Seems like everywhere you go, trying to play arena, trying to do a regular quest, trying to open a crystal, level up champions, use 6 stones, wherever you go, the server's a little bit rough at the moment. Oh, sorry, Despair. Ah, Despair. Yes, Despair will help your damage output. Yeah. It's mostly, I mean, it's only going to help it if they heal at all, right? So the healing nodes, or if they have willpower. And I don't know exactly how many people run willpower, but I feel like more people run willpower than people that don't. At least, you know, not counting people who are still a bit newer to the game, that is. I hope people don't take that the wrong way. Like, if you don't run willpower, like, that's totally cool. There's people that have been playing this game for years and don't run willpower, just by choice. But yeah, if they're running willpower, or if it's a healing node, then maxing out Despair will add a lot of damage for you. Yeah, absolutely. Delithius sending over $2 saying, last 2 please, and F the tag ACM2. I don't know what that word means. Ally Los. I don't want to read it because I'm gonna say mayonnaise. Ally Los mayonnaise because I don't know what that means, and I have a feeling it's a bad word. Okay, where's the last one though? By the way, BG, after that war we fought a hacker alliance. Oh damn, dude. Path 5 guy took 29, rank 4 Killmonger noted, with debuff immune plus extra health, etc. With Blade, no Ghost Rider, didn't time out or die, then took rank 5 Void on Bleed, stun immune with poison, Brute still linked, again no death, they've already been docked, but only a slight comfort after shooting our Platinum 1 Dreams down. Ah, damn, dude. Oh, that's their alliance name. Oh, I thought... I thought that was just cursing them out in a different language. I got it. Did you guys report them, I hope? I mean, you said they got doxxed, but hopefully that dude just gets banned if he was cheating. That sucks though, man. That always sucks, dude. You know, I understand why Kabam doesn't give points to the alliances that were cheated against, because then you would have more situations where people were like intentionally like trying to sabotage another alliance or something. Like, I don't know, there'd be ways that people would abuse the system, basically. But it sucks. It just sucks, man. People cheating in this game just, oh man. It's insane how selfish people really are when it comes to cheating, you know? It affects so many other people. People in your alliance who are trying to be legit and don't realize that you're cheating. People in the opposing alliances that are being cheated against. People all over the brackets. All just because they want that little edge that they get. But thank you very much for the 2, Delithius. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the season, good next season. Get that Plat 1. Might be an iPhone issue. The latest updates has broken Wi-Fi for some, even cellular. Lots of instability and drop connections. Lots of complaints. Yeah, I think Dupes was saying something about that, right? I don't have the latest version of iOS though. Like, I haven't updated either of my devices. You know, wait. Well, I might have updated this one. I can't remember if I updated this one, but my regular phone hasn't been updated in, I don't know, man, like year and a half. It's been a while. Like I don't update it for a reason. I don't want to deal with any of the BS that comes with some of these updates. I got a good one. It's working. I'm gonna leave it as is for the time being. But so yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. We should be clear though. Like if it's not all Kabam's fault, then we need to be clear about it, right? And it seems like it's not all their fault. I don't know how much of it is their fault and how much is not. Certainly some is, but yeah, some does seem to be not in their control at least. Yuki sending over 25 of them Polish dollars saying, did you already discuss the recent events? Quake getting people improperly banned, Top Alliance cheating, Mirage's vid, MCOC seems to need drama. Yeah, well that's the thing is I always try to stay away from that drama, Yuki. You know I don't like the dramas. Wait, 25. If I remember correctly, I think that's like a little over $6, right? It is. Okay. 671. Yeah, I try to stay away from the dramas. You know, it's you know I try my best. You get pulled in sometimes. We all do. But here's what I will say. I don't think like I have no idea about Kabam's detection and their anti-cheat and stuff like that. And I saw screenshots of people getting items for being incorrectly banned, and NY has their points back on the leaderboard. So I don't know exactly what's going on, and if I don't have all of the info, and I'll never have all of the info because people don't always tell the truth, you know what I mean? I'm not saying everybody lies, but there are times where people leave out some very important details, or do intentionally lie, right? So without having like the first-hand experience or of knowing exactly what's taking place, I just don't really get involved. I think it was a great video. I think Mirage made a good video. It was very well put together. And the only thing I can really say is I said this a little bit earlier in the stream. In his video, he said, you know, there's things that take place that we all kind of know we know things are happening. We just, you know, don't always have like the proof of things that are happening, right? So it's not necessarily like something new to me. Like I already know all this stuff takes place, and I just try not to think about it and just have fun playing the game. So that's pretty much it. I know it's pretty disappointing for a lot of people. People want to hear. People love the drama, you know. I know there are times where I think about, man, like how much better would my channel be doing if I just got involved with it, you know. Not necessarily about this, but just drama in general about other things. If I was just more outspoken about stuff, but it's just not my style. But I do appreciate the 25 Polish bucks, Yuki. Thank you, thank you. Oh man, BG, more drama between UNC and oh god, really, Aaron Abdo? Get the hell out of here. A bunch of you are saying it's screw all you guys. Now I have to do my usual explanation. There is no drama between us, just in case somebody in here doesn't know that you guys are just trolling. There is no drama between Seaton and myself. You bastards. BG, any tips on dominating the battle realm in Sub-Zero temps? Does wearing a parka help? Yeah, I think wearing a parka helps. Hot hands. I recommend using some hot hands. They're a channel sponsor. You can find an affiliate link in the description to pick up some hot hands. Just use code BANANA to get 10% off. God, I wish that was true. Actually, man, I wish I had some affiliate links. I should get some of those. Should talk to Hot Hands. Laura uses them all the time. If we could even just get paid in Hot Hands, we don't even need money. Just pay us in Hot Hands. That'll be good enough. Jeremiah sent it over. Buck, where's your last one at? Your last message is, why do we exist? Oh my god. We exist to play MCOC. Duh. That's why we exist. MCOC is life? No, I don't know. Oh man, where do I begin? I think star is the right answer. So we can exist. Yes. Thank you for the buck. Delithius sent it over, another buck too. Where is your last one, Delithius? Apologize for my slight drama, by the way. Just very annoyed. It's all good. It's all good. I don't think that was too offensive. I do prefer not calling out other alliances, but hey, man. At the same time, I get it, man. I've been cheated against. It's sometimes you gotta blow off the steam. Well, what the hell, man? Why you single me out when I wasn't even the one who started it? You just can't live without drama, can you? Oh my god. I read your name because it was blue, okay? It had been a few messages since I read a blue message, and I had to read your message because it was blue, damn it. Hi BG, I'm trying to save my crystals for when Aegon gets added to the basic pool. Should I save my 5-star shards for the featured 5-star or save for 2 5-star crystals? It's up to you. It's a gamble either way. I go basics. That's really the only advice I can give. I think there's a lot of great champions in the basic pool. There's a lot of great champions in the featured pool too, but I wouldn't get your hopes up too high for getting the champion. It's cool to save for stuff like that and you know, hope for the best, but either way, don't get your hopes up too high. And good luck whichever way you go. Personally, I go basics. Two things. What's up with the map 6 minis? Void again. Also Panaman's tweeters. Okay, Panaman tweeters. Well, Void was supposed to be in there the whole time, Panaman P. We just hadn't seen him. The way I interpret it is that they added the 2 mini bosses. Wait. Oh my god, dude. That's why I don't use Smart Select. It's not smart at all. It's making him use additional ISO for no reason. Do not use Smart Select, guys. Do not use Smart Select. It's terrible. Oh man. But yeah, Void, I mean, the way I interpret it was that Void was always in there, and we just, like, it's a 50% roll each time, right? Because it can't repeat. So it was always a 50% coin toss, and we were just landing on heads each time. Jeremiah sending over another $5 saying, does cheating on my math test count? Oh, man. Count for cheating? It does count for cheating. And it hurts me to say this because I cheated on a math test once. It was one of the few times I've ever cheated on any test. And I wasn't the person getting the answers. I was the person giving the answers. I was helping someone to cheat. They paid me $20 for it. I felt bad about it. I mostly did it because they were a friend. They were a friend of a friend. Actually, it was like the older brother of a friend, older brother of a childhood friend. And I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be liked. That's why I did it. You know, I regret it. I regret it. Don't cheat, kids. I went on a steep. I went on a binger after that. You know, I couldn't get it out of my mind. Drinking a lot alone after that day. You know, I was only 14 at the time, so I wasn't alcoholic, but a lot of soda, a lot of regret, and a little bit of cheese pizza. I'm just kidding. Of course, there's a lot of cheese pizza. You can't just have a little bit of cheese pizza. You have to have a lot of cheese pizza. But thank you very much for the now $6, Jeremiah. I appreciate it, man. Don't cheat. You're only cheating yourself or something like that. Isn't that the saying, right? It's kind of true. BD just said new PR in getting my 5-star arena streak, 2.5 million for a single run using only my 5 and 6 stars. Nice, Cody. I think that's right about what I get, roughly. I think we're pretty much in the same place. Heard Brian ripped out a fistful of hair from Cena Comic-Con, which explains Cena's tornado come over. Oh, jeez, really? I should have stopped reading. Probably should have stopped reading that. Oh, man. Now there's going to be new people that just joined the stream, and I have to explain again. People are just trolling. There's no beef between Cena and myself. Read your message because your name was blue. Brian, I swear I don't only read blue names. Grant 2019. Oh my gosh. Is there any even slight correlation between which gems are added to which dungeon crystal? Wait, slight correlation between which champions are added to which dungeon? I don't know exactly what you mean, but they normally pick like 2 good champions and just fill the rest with kind of filler champions. I think that's what they do for I think that's pretty much what they do for the dungeon crystals. I think that's all they do. What a BS story. We've all seen you try to do math on stream. I swear I was actually really good at math at one point. Like, really good at math. Very, like, well, okay. I wasn't exactly, like, gonna be a genius. And I guess, you know, by, like, other countries' standards, you know, probably still not very good. But, hey, for American standards or something, you know. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be insulting America like that. But no, I actually was really good at math. I lost that ability. Flushed it right down the toilet with my non-stop video gaming. No, I can't play video games either. Jeremiah sent it over another $2, which now puts you up to 8, right? It does put you up to 8. Thank you, dude. And your last message says, what are you on about seed and beef, mate? I don't even know if that's a sentence. Is that what are you on about seed and beef, mate? I think that's I think if I read that with an English accent, it would be a sentence. But in my own accent, I don't know what that means. Oh man. You know what? There is beef. We were supposed to eat a pizza together, and we never did. There it is. It's out there now. It's out there. Beef mates. Yeah, we're beef mates. I think we're just beef mates. That's what it is. Henach sending over a loony. Where's your last one, Henach? He got you back good though, BG. Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying. The hair ripping out, is that what you're talking about? Yeah. Thank you very much for the looty. I did get good. I did get got good. That's what I was trying to go for. But did you ever buy each other hamburgers? Then you'd have beef. We never did. We never did. Let's join the stream. Ooh, Amino. What's up, dude? Long time no Amino. BG, here's a fun fact for you. Polish language is very descriptive, and we have different verbs describing cheating in general and cheating in school during exams. Ooh, really? That's pretty cool. I don't know why that excites me, but I actually like that. Different terms for different types of cheating. Oh man, I think I need to. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back in like 1 minute. I just gotta go blow my nose. A little bit congested. Hang on. Alright. I really need to get a box of tissues in here or something like that. I only keep a box of tissues in here when I'm sick. But it's so convenient to just have one in here, man. Don't gotta get up to blow your nose. BG, tell me more about your life without me. How are you still hanging? I mean, it's been rough, dude. I mean, if you hadn't stopped by tonight, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know if I would have been able to continue on, but I'm gonna try now that you're here. BG, I'm at 9.8 right now, and it's about an hour until my 5 stars refresh. Should I take the time to cook something or eat something easy and just keep using my continually refreshing 4s? That's what. Wait, is that an and or is that an or? I would say cook something, man. Screw the 4 stars. Get yourself some food. Of course, a fat guy would say that. A guy gaining weight would say that, right? I need to pull about 600k gold out of my butt. Can you help me fish it out? It's not the first time I've been asked that question, and yes, I can help. OBG, do you code? If so, what language? I do. I don't know if you could really call it that, though. I kind of just mess around. I'm trying to make a website. It's, I use Django for the, well, one of the frameworks at least. So Python. And then, of course, the JavaScripts and all the front-end stuffs. Pretty much just that. I messed around a tiny bit with Java, but very tiny bit. I was recommended to learn that at some point, and yeah, I just barely learned a little bit of it. I barely know any of it, period, so yeah. Jeremiah, did you send over another buck? You did send over another buck saying, go buy yourself a box of tissues. Dude. Done. Thank you. I appreciate it. Actually, I do have to go to the store tonight, and I might pick up a box of tissues, because that might be the last one we have, so, yeah. But thank you for another buck. What I mean is if Void is in Death Crystal, he stays there. Oh, I see what you're saying. Or do they put Aura Champs, Void, Mephisto, Omega Red, etc. all in the Death Crystal, for example, or just random? I mean, I don't think it's random, but it's like yes, pretty much random. Like they don't group champions like that. And after this crystal goes away, like after, what is there, like 2 weeks left on these crystals, something like that, 10 days, whatever the time is left on these crystals. After that time expires, the champions will be changed out for a different set of champions. And Kabam just puts together a certain set of champions. They don't have any correlation to one another within the same crystal. The same BGA, stumbled my way through Swift to make phone apps for a few shows. Spent 2 hours last night trying to figure out why my app wasn't working. Referencing files were in lowercase and the code I used uppercase. Okay. What? Hold on. Wait. You're talking about like your Marvel shows? Articast? I didn't realize you did that. But if you're making stuff for that, it seems like you maybe have a better understanding of it all than I do. I don't know. What do you use for Python, and do you have recommendations on data camp? I don't even know what data camp means. I need to be better at Python. What I use for learning it? The first one I ever used, man, I've gone through so many tutorials. The first one I ever went through was called Learn Python the Hard Way, which I think costs money now, but it was free at the time or something like that. I don't know. Then just a bunch of YouTube ones. There's a good one for Django specifically. It's not Python, but I mean Django is written in Python. So if you wanted to learn how to make websites in Python, there's one called Obey the Testing Goat that I went through. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. So many of them. I used Codecademy for a while. When it was newer, it looks totally different these days, but this was like before I even started the ContestChampion project. So yeah. It's cool, dude. I'm learning C# in school, but want to learn Python next. I want to learn some C#. There's basically Unity. That's what Unity is. So to make games, you got to have some of that knowledge. Technically, you don't. I think you could also there's like some other ways you could make games in Unity, but that's like the preferred way or something. I don't know a ton about it. I could just be talking out of my butt right now, but I think that's what it is. Yeah, when they interact with graphics on phones, we try to make it dummy-proof, so specific apps for scenes. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. I got it. The sell-by date on the chicken is the 5th, and I'm out of lemon pepper seasoning, but I have a lemon, olive oil, and garlic. Maybe I'll marinate that for dinner tomorrow instead. Oh man, that's way too much work. Oh man, when you said like make some food, I just assumed you were gonna be microwaving a box of bagel bites, because that's what I would do at this time of night. But no, I know you actually make stuff. Data Camp is a website for learning languages. Oh, okay. I hadn't heard of that one. ABG, what's up? Going for Meph. I got 5-star Diablo from the grind. Nice, congrats. Didn't expect him to go that high. Yeah, someone in my alliance. Oh, man, they just missed it out. They got like rank 153 or something like that. But am I going for Mephisto? I don't know. I started out the day going for Mephisto, and then I kind of gave up, and I was like, I don't really feel like it. But I have a decent amount of points. Like, technically, I could get them if I just played a bit the next couple days, but I probably won't. I'll probably just play a different arena or something like that to get milestones. Holy crap, did a quick search. Flights and accommodations from South Africa to NYCC will be over $4,000. Oh, all to spin the wheel for 500 units. Worth it? Hey, it might be a once-in-a-lifetime experience for you. So, who am I to say if it's worth it or not? But, probably not worth it, no. If you could make an entire trip out of it, you know, where it's not just New York City Comic-Con, but it's like actual New York City, and, you know, maybe you go with someone else as well, and you explore the city, and New York City is just one of the things that you're doing, then it's probably worth it, but otherwise, It's New York City Comic Con's really fun though. If it didn't cost $4,000, I'd recommend going highly. BG, did you get that tier 5 basic cash deal from yesterday? I did not, Amino. No, I don't have enough units to be getting offers like that. If I was grinding a bit more, then I think it was a good offer. I think it was a good offer, and if I was grinding, picking up like all the milestones consistently every single round, and then I might have gotten it. I should really. Oh damn it! I should have tried to get some healing in this fight. I wonder if it's too late. Oh my god! Thank you for saving my life unfazed. Yeah, I'm gonna try to not kill him and try to get a little bit of healing in. This might backfire though. I hope I don't end up taking too much damage. I hope I just didn't put him to a special 2. Okay, just barely. Special 1 still. Use that special 1, bud. Thank you. Alright, that's pretty good. Got up to 87%. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Andre Machado, am I saying that correctly? Sending over €5. Thank you so much. Saying, hey BG, I'm running Path 6 in Alliance War. Getting hard time and Node 24 fighting Iron Man Infinity War. Tips? Who are you using? If you're using like Void can counter that guy. Infinity Man, he's always kind of a tough fight, but Void can absolutely counter him. Any tips though? I would say, if you are not using Void, well, yeah, maybe just put in the chat which champion you're using, because it's gonna vary a little bit depending on who you're using. So put in the chat who you use, and then I'll give some. Oh, using Blade, Ghost Rider, and Infinity Man 6-star. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think those champions are gonna be that good of counters. Blade is certainly not gonna be a good counter. I don't think Ghost Rider is. I don't know how Infinity Man on Infinity Man is, but that's going to be pretty rough. The tips I can give if you're not using Void. Well, actually, hold on. The first tip I can give is, you know, maybe if you don't have Void, maybe switch with somebody that does, because you know that Void is going to make it way easier. The second tip I can give is try your best to not trigger dexterity. So just block, like the initial hit of his special 1 is unblockable, but you can block the Void is in defense. Oh man, you got to get Void off of defense. But yeah, you can block the first part. I'm sorry, you can block like the second like the projectiles that come out of it, and avoid triggering dexterity that way. I don't know if taking off dexterity is the best, because there might be a situation where you might need it. But you can do 4-hit combos, even like when you're gonna push them to a bar of special. You can do a 4-hit combo and back off. This way you're not in super close range where you would be triggering dexterity. And then yeah, just block the rest of it, and then when you're baiting out heavy attacks, just be quick on your toes so that you can evade fast enough to counter it without triggering dexterity. Or you could just remove it, you know. You could try removing it, but yeah, I think it's pretty rough. Oh, those champions they have, I just don't know how good they are for fighting him on that node. That's really my two pieces of advice is try to get Void on your team. Take him off defense. Lucky this war didn't get him on node 24. Yeah, do you see them? Do you see him there a lot? I don't see him there a ton myself, but you know, it's good. Of course, it always varies. Sometimes you could see him a bunch in a row, and sometimes you're not. But yeah, either just try to get Void on your team and fight him just normal style with Void. You'll crush him. I mean, he's still tough, but you'll crush him. And if you don't have Void, either removing Dexterity or just trying your best not to trigger Dexterity is really the only option. But it becomes way more difficult if you don't have Void. Thank you very much for the €5. Good luck next time you have to fight him. All right, let's hop back into this arena. You see him quite often? Okay, damn. Yeah, if you see him quite often, I would say just getting Void on your team is the best bet. Void's a great defender, but you know, if you're seeing him that often, then hey, sometimes it's just better to have him on your attacking team. Sometimes one shot, sometimes timeout. Yeah, that's what I would expect, is a lot of times timing out in a situation like that, just because it's hard to deal a lot of damage to him, and then if he heals up at all, just extending that fight. Can you do a vid on like energy refills? I've seen your old ones, but can you make a new one? Because I need it for Event Quest, Act 5, etc. There's not really much to say about energy refills. You get energy refills from the Alliance 3-day events, or you could spend units on them, and that's pretty much it. There are ways to farm energy refills, but they all cost energy. It would really just be using energy to get energy refills to use for the future, but you're not really getting more energy in total, you know? So that's pretty much it. There are energy refill deals that come around every once in a while, so if you are going to be spending units on energy refills, you could wait for some deals like that to come around, but I think that's really it. There's not really much more I would say in a video, unless someone else has some tips here that I'm not thinking of. If anyone has any tips. Like I said, outside of like farming energy refills, because it usually costs energy to get those. Like, because you can, like, there'll be energy refills in quests, but if you have to spend energy to get them, that doesn't really help, right? What up, Banana Man? What's up, dubes? Fear the Void is way better than a class advantage in a lot of fights. Yes. Fear of the Void is amazing. Chris, I have Omega Red, 565, Sabertooth, OG Vision, Magic, Stark Spidey. Oh, I see. Chris asking which champs you have and stuff. Or what? Let me see what your original question was. BG, I need to know your opinion for Node 30, Tier 2 Alliance War, to fight Korg 565. Which champ do you suggest? Korg on Node 30. Actually, we got someone in here that might be able to tell you better than I can. Dubes, who do you suggest for Korg Node 30? Actually, Omega Red is the answer. That's who Dubes would use. I don't even need to hear him say it. If you have a 565 Omega Red, actually you can check out Dubes' channel. He has videos where he fought Korg on that exact node with Omega Red. And I think his playstyle was just playing a little bit slowly. Letting, you know, not attacking too much, letting the heavy attack degen do most of the work. It didn't look like that easy of a fight, though. It looked like a tough fight, but the damage output from Omega Red It's pretty damn good. He also boosted up big too, so I don't, you know, if you're not boosting big, then the damage might not be enough, but yeah. Check out Dupes Chow. Sabretooth 5-star worth rank 4 unduped? I don't think so. In my opinion, no. I think he's got to be... like, offensively, you don't necessarily need him awakened, but I don't really consider him be that much of an attacker. And defensively, he definitely needs to be awakened and high sig level. BG, answer... okay, I'm going to butcher that name, so I'm just going to go to the question. It's asked like 5 times at respectful intervals and not been spamming. Okay, got it. I'm on it. Let me see. Can you do a vid? Oh, huh. That's exactly what I was answering before. Oh wait. Wait, what did Chris say? That information is generally available on Reddit or through Trucos. About energy? Are you saying, Chris? Well, that for energy counts for the monthly event quest. That's. I think they were. I don't think they were talking about that, but. Oh, the one after. Oh, 1 to 10. How would you rate 5-star Phoenix? That's what you want to know. I'd say a 5. Pretty much average. Doesn't have much utility. Has a tiny bit. Damage output is not very strong. If you could land some heavy attacks, it's okay. And high prestige. That's pretty much it. Anyway, now I'm gone. Night. Alright, Chris. Later, dude. Not sure anyone aside from Omega is ideal for a Node 30 Korg. You eat Special 3 and poop gets sketchy regardless of having an invulnerability boost. Do you think it would be doable with, well, I mean, obviously, if you're saying not sure anyone aside from Mega Red, but what are your, you don't think OG Vision would be able to pull it off? Like, I know you have an OG, like, obviously I know you have an OG Vision and stuff like that too, but an amazing Quake player could do it, but it's a tough fight. Okay. Quake 2. Yeah, I would have given her a 5 too. Is that a double meaning there? A little bit there. I don't have to. Yo, BG, did you ever watch Infinity War? I did watch Infinity War. Yep. Finally saw it. I was sad I got her as my second 5-star. Yeah. I mean, she's not great, but I wouldn't be too sad if that's only your second one. Can't expect to get the best ones right off the bat, you know. Sometimes average is it's all right. ABG X23 worth rank 4 for AQ map 5. I got mixed feelings about X23 and Alliance Quest, especially higher levels of X23. I used to use X23 myself. It was only ever the 4-star version. This is going back a long time now. I felt like the enemies died before I could get any significant healing because their damage output was good enough that, yeah, like they would die pretty quick. So I don't know. If you have a rank 4 X23 going through map 5, you might be killing the enemies faster than you can recover your health. I don't know if that's exactly the case, or maybe it was just because our prestige was lower at the time or something like that. But that's kind of how I always my experience with X23. So I don't know if like, I think she's a good champion. If if you think that that's not going to be the case, and you are going to be able to get the healing off and stuff like that, and you think that ranking her up is going to save you resources, then it's worth it. If she's not going to save you resources, then hey, I'd go with a different champ. But I don't have too much experience with her these days, so I'm not the best person to ask about her specifically, at least. Wouldn't Quake just give him all those charges real quick? Would it? Yeah, but if you don't get touched, does it matter? Too much health? I doubt it. He plays around the Plagued Mine and All or Nothing well. But that's a huge health pool, and with damage reduction to go with the charges throughout the fight as well. He may time out. Okay. What about magic? I think the Plagued Mine makes it really difficult. Call. I think Electro can be good against the Collector. Not particularly. He's got high damage output, and if you're just going in there, doing as much damage as possible before you die type of playstyle, and just reviving over and over, could be okay, but not particularly good. No. Are you psyched to watch Avengers Endgame? I'll watch it. I'm not that psyched though, to be honest. I thought the Infinity War was good, but I'm still not that into movies. I think Marvel's cool, but I'm not that into Marvel, which I know is crazy because I play this game all the time. But I like the game. The fact that it has Marvel characters is just a bonus. Where I know for a lot of other people it's the other way around, where they play this game because it has all their favorite Marvel characters in it, and then because it's a decent game, like, that's the bonus, How do you feel about not getting cleared tonight, BG? It sucks, Dubes. It freaking sucks, man. It really sucks. I'm still not clear, right? Like, I'm not going to be able to go in there after the stream or anything, right? Let's go check it out. It's not so bad if it was like a war where we matched up late or something like that, But this wasn't a late match. This was a regular, normal match, So there's 13 hours left. When I use this 5 energy, I will as long as somebody takes this portal spot, I'll be at this node right here. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more energy to get to the mini boss. So, like, what the hell, man? It just sucks. No, you're not. Don't know what happened. He was around while we were planning paths, then disappeared and hasn't been on. Yeah, I mean, I hope everything's okay. I noticed in Alliance Quest, he hasn't moved either. So, hope everything is good. Hope nothing bad happened to him or anything like that. But it does suck, whatever happens. Hey, did you see my comment on yesterday's stream? I don't remember. Or are you saying like you posted a comment in the, like on the YouTube, like after the stream was over? If so, I didn't see it. No. I don't normally look at the comments left on streams after. Occasionally, but a lot of times I don't see those. I normally only see the comments during the actual live stream. Alright, let's just go do some auto fighting. Hit up this quest. But yeah, it's gonna be gonna be sucky tomorrow. Like I'm basically, I know Nick. Like I have to wait for Nick to clear me as well, because Nick isn't cleared. So then I have to wait for Nick to clear me, which means I need to be around at like a very specific time tomorrow in order to make sure I have energy. It sucks, dude. It sucks. This is the only thing I really hate about war, is when I don't get cleared. That and failing to kill the final boss to be the hero. That sucked too. You spoilered that you died last war. I was very happy to see you were lying. Oh, I wasn't lying. I just haven't uploaded last war yet. There will be deaths. Multiple. Stay tuned. Hey Brian, please go playlist with all your Labyrinth paths like Legacy. There is a playlist with all of my Labyrinth paths. It's on my channel. Please have my best Medusa one shot this season. She's a rank 5 and finished with 99% health. Cody, damn dude, nice. 99%. It doesn't seem like 70% on the actual live stream either. Take my last comment, or probably this one, for example. It's true. It's true. Take it noted, you pansy. We're playing the alliance that's in, like, I think they're the number 3 alliance at the moment. And you want me to take it noted? I ain't doing that, man. But it's a long comment, so I don't know what I said. Wait, you don't even know what you said? And you expect me to know what you said? Even the best die sometimes is not a shame. You're right. It's not a shame. It still sucks though. It always sucks. And sometimes, depending on how you died, well then it is shame. It is shame. How about that? How about that one death that we have right now, Dupes? How do you feel about that one? Everywhere he goes, he leaves a path of death and destruction. It's a little hardcore there. What are we talking about? Wait, sleep in library or drive home? Weighing options. Oh, star. Are you gonna fall asleep on your drive home? Because if so, then sleep in the library. But if not, go home. Get some good rest at home. There's no place like it. You can do it. Noted BG. You do better under the pressure. That is not true. That is not true at all. You see his rank? Yeah, I saw the rank up. It doesn't actually do anything in war, though. Right? Isn't it still? I can think of a shameful one. I almost lost my poop. Not as forgiving as others seem to be. That's pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. Oh, man. I feel a little bit bad for saying it on stream. I don't want to go into the details, but that was rough. That was rough. Hey BG, 5-star basic. 5-star basics are the truth. Pulled Emma and Phoenix yesterday. Nice. Got got Emma and her synergy, just like that. Boom. No, it's just not good parking when get there at this hour and it's cold. Dude, parking is the most annoying thing. I hate not having good parking. The first apartment that Laura and I moved into, the parking was a nightmare. You know, we had, you know, of course we had like one parking spot, one like assigned parking spot, but at the time we had, you know, we had 2 cars. Like I actually had a car back then, and you know, I let Laura have the assigned spot, and you know, I was still working like my nighttime thing. I got home around like 1 a.m. sometimes later than that, and there was no parking spots at all. What I had to do was I parked like, I don't know how far away it was. It wasn't a mile, but it was close to it. It was maybe somewhere between a half mile and a full mile, but not at a mile. So maybe like 2/3 of a mile, something like that. Anyway, I had to park that far away, and during storms, during blizzards, during just frigid cold temperatures, God, it sucked so bad. Brian pulled Venom the Duck. Is he worth rank 4? Still got last chapter of Variant to 100%. First off, congrats. I think he's a great champion. I don't know how helpful he'll be in Variant though, so I can't say whether or not to rank him up for that. I don't have the experience with him to say. I think he's great though. I think he's great if you have resources. You know, maybe try him out a little bit at rank 3 to see how much you like him yourself, or even rank 2, right? Don't even go to rank 3. Try him out at rank 2, see if you like him, because not everybody likes him. Legacy doesn't like him. I think he's awesome, but, you know, Legacy doesn't like him. Some others may not, so yeah. But that is a champion that I want, very much so myself. Go Cap go! Recently duped 4-star Magic and Morningstar also have Angela. Do you think it's a good synergy team for AQ, or better to keep the Mystics on defense? Hold on. Recently duped 4-star Magic and Morningstar also have Angela. Do you think it's a good synergy team for AQ? I think it just depends on what your current AQ team, like how your current AQ team looks. It depends on that. If you're like if you're having to use items to get through Alliance Quest, then do whatever you have to do to make sure you're not using items to get through Alliance Quest. Like, you know, pull champions off of defense if need be. I think Morningstar is a really good Alliance Quest champion. Very sustainable once you build up her souls, and has some immunity too. So yeah, I think she's great. Perfect block and everything too. The others, less helpful. You know, I know there's some synergies there and everything, but not quite as important. All right. How much of this do I have left? Okay, we got five days left on this quest. Still the last 2 parts to do in Heroic. We got some normal to take care of. I don't think I'm going to get to all of normal, though. But maybe I will. Maybe there's enough time. I don't know. Not really a big deal. Just some units. I'm in a weird spot where there's almost always lots of parking later in the evening, but I'm always nervous going places in the daylight. Yeah. Yeah, I've been in situations like that too. I guess bed will be easier to fall asleep in. Night, catch it tomorrow's. Alright, have a good one, Star. Alright, I guess I'll finish up. I think I still have some 5 stars left. I'm just being lazy about it, but I think I got 5 stars here, right? Yeah, I do. Alright, let's finish this off. A couple more rounds. Should really be doing a different arena, though. I think I am just going to go for milestones in other arenas. Mephisto's not happening. Looking at it, I'm at 6 million. Like, I could have ran my 5 stars an additional time today if I felt like it, but just really didn't feel like it. So, could have been around 9-ish million. Still relatively casual, but about to rank up my 4-star Drax. He is the only champ that I have that is over 1,000 power. Trying to get more, but the long game is going. Drax is decent. If you don't have many 4-stars at the moment, then you know you can rank him up. Eventually, you will get somebody better, so don't get too attached to him. But he's decent. He's not bad. His damage output's pretty strong. He's got some decent stats all around. So yeah, go for it. How to play with Mephisto. The best way is probably just to get a permanent aura up. You have to wait for the enemy to get, well, you have to build up 3 bars of power and use your special when the enemy has 2 bars of power. You'll drain them and you'll gain a permanent aura. And that aura gives you damage, gives you power gain, and from there, I usually spam special 2s. Usually how I play him, but there's a Mephisto. He's got some variety in his playstyle. Depends on the situation. Not grabbing those full energy refills in Act 5, BG. What you talking about? Not grabbing those full energy refills in Act 5? Talking about what I was talking about earlier, like using energy to get the energy refills. To farm those? No, I never do that. Takes too much effort. I'd rather just grab some units out of arena if I'm gonna be playing like that, or if I'm just auto, like, because the rest of these quests I just auto fight through. No way, you didn't know. I've already said too much then. Fades into black. Oh, is there some new farming spot or something like that? Either way, no. That's where regen boosts in the loyalty store. Yep, grabbed mine. What do you think of Dr. Voodoo? I think he's good. I just don't enjoy playing him much. I don't enjoy the counting game so much. So yeah. I don't enjoy. Well, actually, the counting game is not as bad. It's the short dash back distance that I don't like about him. Some people love it. I'm not a big fan of it, but he's very powerful overall. If you've ever seen Mvincible's channel, he does some crazy things with Voodoo. Very good champion. Wish they would take the locked camera off Act 5 / Labyrinth once you've 100% it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much it made sense for Act 5. I think for Labyrinth it made a lot of sense for them to lock the cameras. For Act 5, it does feel a little bit weird. It'd be nice if they did what you said and removed the lock camera once you completed it, to be able to look around. It would be nice. Any tips for 5-star Moon Knight? My tip is to use him in arena, and that's about it. I don't think he's that good of a champion. BG, who'd be better against the Collector 4-star duped Void or 4-star duped Cap Infinity, both ranked at 550? Cap Infinity would be the better of the two against Collector. Void needs a pretty decent amount of ramp-up time in order to deal damage. Like, against the Collector, unless you're very good, most people don't last that long. Most people, yeah, like, that fight's tough, right? So yeah, most people don't last all that long. So yeah, Cap Infinity, way better. The 99% scare in Labyrinth was tense for everyone. It damn sure was. I have lettuce, half an avocado, shredded cheese, and tortillas. Perhaps this bacon salad should turn into bacon tacos. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, what's going on, Kabam? Can I play this last round of Arena or what? Oh, okay, we're in. Who's your favorite 4-star overall? Favorite 4-star overall. I mean, I use Void the most. I don't want to say him though because I feel like I use Void for everything. I mean, I feel like for 4 stars I need to go with a more unique option, right? But like that's really one of the only 4 stars I actually use. I'll say OG Thor, just because he's not available as a 5-star, and he is really fun to play. I don't have him ranked up beyond rank 3, so I don't get a chance to play him much. Sometimes I'll use him building up into my streak or something like that. And I would like to get him to 550 at some point. At some point I will, but yeah, for right now it's my favorite. Maybe Wasp, once I level up Wasp, would take over that favorite spot just because their damage output's nutty. Dude, I've been getting problems connecting like crazy again the past couple of days. Took like 10 minutes to do 2 rank ups earlier. Yeah, dude. That's pretty frustrating. BG, would you do a legend run upcoming event quest because all these connection issues, or will it be even across the board? I think it's gonna be luck of the draw, probably. Some people are gonna get the connection issues, some people are not, and the people who don't are gonna do well. I probably wouldn't do it. I would probably wait, because at least if you wait and if you don't get the Legends title, if you don't get the Legends title, like if you miss out when there aren't so many connection issues, you know, at least you're like, ah, well, damn, you know, I missed it. At least it was on me, right? But if you miss and there was connection issues, then you're just gonna be pissed off at Kabam, and it's just, I don't know, it's gonna be even more frustrating, I feel. So I'd probably wait. But maybe that's what a lot of people are thinking, and maybe that'd be a good time to get it. Who knows? I feel like even if I install a Switch and the finest router Kabam will still lag the game with that accursed icon. Yeah. I remember a long time ago when we were having like the really bad connection issues, even worse than today. I think somebody mentioned something about like whatever servers they're using. I don't know if they were Google or something. I don't know, but people like knew that there was issues with because like it's. I mean, we blame Kabam, and it is on them because of course they're the ones, you know, using these services or whatever. So ultimately it's on them, but like whatever company they're using, whatever company they're getting these servers from or something, like it's not good. A is probably my favorite 4-star. He just does so much more damage than anyone else for a lot of earlier game areas. Yeah, Archangel's pretty sick. Definitely still usable as a 4-star, even when you have a lot of 5 stars. Couldn't have given me that 15% health. Damn it. Best way and quickest way to get the really good ISO. Best way to get ISO in this game is to play Arena and open up the crystals that you get from Arena, even the premium hero crystals. That way you can get the class-specific ISO, which not only is stronger than the generic stuff, but is cheaper to use as well. Do you think Kabam would ever come out with a DC Comics version of this game? I don't know. I mean, they did come out with a Transformers version of this game, right? I don't know if they would allow that. Like I don't know if Marvel would allow that, you know? Marvel probably, like, I would imagine there might be something in the contract where it's like, okay, you're working with Marvel. You know, you know, we'll let you, of course, you know, your company, you got to make money, you got to have other products, other games and stuff like that, but hey, DC is off limits. I don't know how it is between Marvel and DC, but maybe there's something like that. I don't think we need another clone of this game, though. I feel like if you know, whatever DC game comes out should be a unique DC game. What's up, Last Arnie? Hey, BG, this DiGiorno pizza box says to cook the pizza between 14 and 16 minutes. That's 15 minutes, right? I'm not reading too much into it. Yeah, dude. That's, oh, man. I would say, maybe you are reading too much into it. Maybe it's like, or maybe you're not reading enough into it. Is what I meant to say. Because maybe it's like, what is the space between 14 and 16 anyway? Does it have to be 15? Is there a 15 even in there? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just completely talking out of my butt right now. You saving 5 stars for Blade? I'm not. I'm saving for basics after Darkhawk gets added. Want to use your 6 stars? You have a lot of shards. I'm gonna pop them open after some other champions get added to the crystals. Stream just starting, yeah? Yeah, Ziski, you made it just in time for the stream to begin. Oh, look, an egg. Is today for Loki Alliance War stressful? It's stressful because I can't move yet, and we're already like 11 hours into the war, and I'm still blocked by the very first node. So, it's stressful in that regard. We're playing a high-level alliance, so there's, you know, there's always some stress there, but otherwise, I don't even know how my path looks. I scouted it out a tiny bit. Seems like a pretty standard path. And I've got Blade on the team this time, so there shouldn't be any problems. But, yeah. Reversing BG, we got MNG. We got Jokers, right? That's their name. They've got the swoop-de-doop icon. Alright, anyway, though, I'm out of here, guys. I'll be back normal time tomorrow. Good luck with your grinds and all that. Thank you so much for all the donations. Jeremiah sent it over $9. Thank you, dude. Thank you to everyone else who sent over a little something. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.